We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gamecocks ready to get this thing started and open the season. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks offense will go to work first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete.
Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. The Gamecocks offense has its first opportunity of the day. We have got a tremendous matchup between these 2 running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, 1 on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Here's a heat. Complete to the left. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, they'll make those contested catches.
The noise level is relentless this here on second down. Caught close to the marker, it's Brown. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Gamecocks! A great catch and run for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jensen.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive things.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success.
Holds it in down the sideline. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Oregon was dominant last season until the Ducks ran into that Ohio State juggernaut in the Rose Bowl, and that left Oregon still in search of its long-awaited first national title.
Well, Dan Lanning has built this thing into a national championship contender. He's done it in the trenches. But I'm curious to see what they do at quarterback and how that position plays out. Dylan Gabriel exhausted his 17th year of eligibility finally last year, David, so that's where my eyes are at.
He did, no doubt about it. He was around for a long time, but I think it's more the excitement with Lanning and continuing to bring in high recruiting classes and the breaking through and getting that first national title. They're on the precipice. Is this the year?
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Moore to the air. Under fire. Grab near the marker. It's Benson. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays. And now set up for 1st and goal.
On the direct snap, it's Hughes. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Important play coming on this opening day. It's 3rd and goal. Going for the first down with the gift to the tight end. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ducks! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. They march 78 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Utah State.
Makes the catch. It's Bennett.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. The screen, he can go. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. Flushed out of the pocket. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Moore will throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's low. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7, and breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Bennett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. The short hands, it's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. You start the season, top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, turning it on! And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that.
Tight end trying to get in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Utah State.
Looking for space. It's Whittington.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Moore to the air. Now adjusting. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker, it's Harbor. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to set up the screen. Stopped right at the 42-yard 4th down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Final play of the quarter coming. On the ground, it's Whittington. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Moore will throw. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Pulls it in, it's Moore. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Intercepted deep in his own end. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The give. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And on that run, he shows you his speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the 2nd level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
Got him up for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks have changed their look completely in the backfield. Mekhi Hughes, Isaiah World highlighting a transfer class. It really ought to transform this team into a potent force on the ground. Is that what was missing from the squad a year ago.
I think you want to see the passing and the running working together. You've had a couple of top-notch quarterbacks the last couple of years, obviously with experience. Now, an inexperienced guy at the quarterback spot. You might need to lean more on the running game. Oregon's got the guys up front. They got the guys in the backfield. They can do it.
The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Casper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. He has 60 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's new. If you want to give the ball to the tight end in this situation and let him run the football, I mean, goal line area, maybe. No, you know what? It stunk. It was a bad play call. Don't do it again.
On third and short, they're giving it to the tight end. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll move the wide receiver. The inside handoff. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. To the air. It's Sellers. Finds his man. It's Bennett. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Gamecocks have it with a first and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Gamecocks are marching down the field. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And the Ducks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. On the ground, going for the 1st down with the gift to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback has taken notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical.
There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. That might seem like a risky call to go for it on 4th down there, but you can't just hand the defense a win in that spot, David.
No, and when you go back and you look at games, a lot of times those field goals get you beat. And this offense is...
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Caught behind the line. It's Jacobs.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Moore. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Moore will throw. Under fire. And he just throws it away. Third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Harbor. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his tight end. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Moore to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's low. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Going for it all. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Fires to the tight end. Snowed under by the defense. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Motion from the wideout. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Picks up the 1st down. Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. He's now up to 95 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. From the gun. Give on the inside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Across the 25, he's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Might as well give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
On the snap, it's Hughes. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing on the last snap, let's see if they try to run it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't...
Turning it on! He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw it, Sellers. Quickly complete.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Second down coming up. The give to the lone running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. On the run, fires downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oregon. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by 6 over Clemson. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Swings it out to the flat. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Stewart. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
They'll test the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. The sure hands. It's Stewart. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try and take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
Going to run it. It's Hughes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead. They're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
The give from the gun. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
It's now 2nd.
And I love to see this when I'm a defensive guy. Why? Because they know they can't line up and punch me in the mouth and score a touchdown. They got to do something a little bit different. And guess what? We were ready for that too.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on 3rd and goal. Strong, tough run, and he's brought down just inches away from the score.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Looking for space. It's Davison. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Catch in the middle. It's Stewart. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're testing the right side here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some spark. Maybe this gets you...
There he goes! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 3rd and goal for the offense.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here on a goal-to-go situation. They break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that, too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going forward on 4th down.
We enter the 4th quarter. Let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And as we start the 4th quarter, they'll try to knock 3 through the uprights. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's going to try to return this one. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. That's caught. It's Dingle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Stewart. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for room, it's Davison. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to buy time.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back.
is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over ULM. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Nolan. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Get it out on the screen. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit.
Number 92 in punt formation to kick it away.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The game with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Nolan. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. just needs a crack to get a return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the lead.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll go right back to the run. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing. That
breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Got a man, it's Stewart. They'll move the chains, good execution on 3rd down, they've got it at the 41. The Ducks are on the move. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes a handoff. It's Davison. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. He spins that thing down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Pulled and fired complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Give to the running back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. There's the pressure. Creates a little space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll throw on 3rd and short. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 6 over Utah State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Back to pass, it's Nolan. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Now we'll put the